9 something. 23. So that one is wrong, so it's probably like 9:21. I have a watch on. 9:22. I'm tired. I'm just really run down. I'm still doing zinc because I just feel so run down. I feel really dry. Like, here's the humidity in the bedroom, and actually it doesn't go lower than 20 on that meter. Like 20 is the lowest it'll show, so it could be lower than that. So everything just feels dry. My eyelids keep swelling overnight and my eczema is going crazy, and I feel like I catch colds easier when I'm stressed, when I am just tired and run down, and when I'm dry. So we got 3 things going against us. We're thinking it, and I just feel like in a day I will be sick. So please think good thoughts for me. Anyway, I got Sebastian to sleep, and tomorrow's Monday. I think I've said before, but I switched my office morning from Tuesday to Monday. I just flip-flopped with somebody who is subbing at the school today on her day, so she needed coverage anyway. Worked out well. I saw her in the cafeteria Friday because she was subbing as a TA for one of the kindergarten classes. So we chatted about what I had to do. So I'll be going to the elementary school right from the bus stop, doing my office shift, coming back, and getting Jax off to school. Then I usually have like 10-20 minutes. Then I go work the lunch shift, and I'll go straight from there to the shopping center to get groceries. I'll probably eat because I'll probably feel like I'm dying, because I'll have eaten a tiny little bit of food before the bus and maybe a tiny bit more before taking Jax, and then I leave the house at like 9:30, so I will be hungry. And then I'll be racing the bus home and do homework with Sebastian, and then I have to work. I will be doing, I think, a few beer label updates, but yeah, today I worked. My goal was to try to finish the content on the backside of the beer box. This is our side with lots of illustrations and content. So I already had a basic layout done, and today's goal was to illustrate all the explosions. We went through a few different versions and went with my first version, which was paper cut in the colors of the classic G.I. Joe, but I did also provide it in the colors of the label art and one that mirrored the G.I. Joe pretty closely. So I did those. I preferred to draw them in Illustrator with a paintbrush. I just choose any thin brush tip so I can easily see what I've done, and I just fill it into a solid shape afterwards. But I mirrored my screen onto the iPad, and I got it to work. I was trying to do this, I don't know, last week for something, and I couldn't get it to work, but it did, and that just made it so much faster than a trackpad. So, but I did do 4 layers of color for each, and there's 12 of them. I already had 1 done, so I had to do 11. And then I worked on the text layout of the little file folders. I had to lay out one of them. Obviously I could copy and paste the rest, and I didn't have text for any but one. And yeah, just find fonts that matched. Sorry, my nose is so dry and itchy. Oh my god. I've got cream, but it is in the bag I brought to breakfast, so I need to get that out. Luckily I wear gloves when I'm at school, so I can't touch my hands. In the office, I keep sanitizer clipped to me, and every time I touch anything at all, besides my teacup, unless somebody touches my teacup, then I clean it. I sanitize. Anyway, I got the text laid out. There's also like a thumbnail of those explosion illustrations. So then I started working on cropping those, and I'm just trying to keep it all vector so this file doesn't get too big. So I was actually cropping them down to the right size, and I made it through about 5 of the 12 thumbnails. When Danny was on his way home from his day trip he took, and I got an email. I saw an email pop up from the client saying, hey, how is it going? Do you think you can do some beer labels? Like, how is the project going? And do you think you can do some beer labels? It was about 5:30 at this time, I think. And I was literally about to send you my progress whenever dinner arrived, which is any minutes. But here, I'll just give you a screenshot now. Didn't entirely meet my goal because I didn't make it through all those thumbnails, but it's okay because he hasn't sent me all the text for those to finish that out. But basically, I gave him the lowdown on my schedule. I pretty much have between 3:30 and dinner on the weekdays. I mean, I'm just counting Wednesday as the same as all the others, even though I have a day off on Wednesday. I don't have common threads. I'm gonna Christmas shop. So we're treating everything before the bus stop as busy, occupied. So yeah, I told him that, and that on Monday, tomorrow, I do have to grocery shop, so it's 3:30 to dinner, but the other days I may have a little bit of time prior. But honestly, I like to take a nice long lunch after being at the school for 3 hours and 15 minutes. So yeah, I told him all that. I was like, it's just up to you. My schedule is cuckoo bananas right now. I have the time that I have, and you can have that time to do it as you please. So he chose to have me go ahead and do those labels. He said it's not a big rush on the project, which is great because he's usually always big rush on every project. Probably the labels are due by 5 p.m. tomorrow because it's Monday and the printer likes the files on Monday, close of business. So I think that's why those take precedence when he saw that I did have time before 5 p.m. So I'll be doing that. He's also going to send a spreadsheet of all the text that needs to go into those 12 file folders. So I potentially can also do that and wrap that up. And then we'll move on to whatever's next. I'm a little intimidated to start doing all the Trump bill stuff on the other side, but I don't like to think about my work ahead of time when I don't need to, because that just adds stress. I just sit down and I do it, and if I don't know how to do it, I figure it out then. There's no, I don't need to be in my head about it. Anyway, I need some water. I'm so dry. The heater just went on again, and well, I need it because I'm cold. It's sucking the life out of me. I'm going to be wearing a slightly Christmassy sweater. It is not super Christmas, but it has some poinsettias. Are they poinsettias or poinsettias? Or is that a regional thing? I did get a new Christmas sweater. It is Cheapy brand. I got Sebastian a Nightmare Before Christmas one, because he loves wearing them the whole month of December, and since I'm going to be at the school and wearing them, I got this one. It's got bubbles. I'm going to wear it a little closer to Christmas. I'm not ready to wear it tomorrow. I do have one from Lidl. Like, I'm just getting these cheap sweaters from random places. Does Lidl use like sweatshops and stuff? Should I be concerned? It is this one. Sorry, you're in my closet. I don't want to take it out because I just reorganized. It's got a black background, and there's, can you see Santa? Like, there he is. It's got like cutout Santa faces, but he doesn't have his flesh. He is without his flesh. but it kind of gives like Black Santa vibes, which I'm here for. I like that one, and it has a lot of pink too, which, even though I'm not a pink girly, pink looks good on me, so I do wear it. So, I think that's all I got to say. Oh god, I'm so dry. And that makes me so nervous that it's like the start of something, but it's been going on for like a week and a half, so probably not, but probably also. When I get that feeling, like that impending sense of germ doom, it's usually right. So I think zinc is a good call. I think I have to buy more tomorrow though. There is not much in my bottle. I try to always end a cold with half a bottle. And I have been taking it for a day and a half, so that's gonna only make it through tomorrow. And tonight, I'll definitely get more. I don't feel like it's a waste of money if it helps, and it does seem to help me. Because even if this is a cold, if starting this early, it should just keep it mild and keep it under a week or around a week. And without it, I will be snotty for a month. Okay, but right now, the passages are clear and I will enjoy them even though they burn from the dryness. Okay, I'm gonna go. I want to be able to sit down for a wee bit before I get ready for bed. I'm probably gonna get ready at 10 or 10:15, so I'm gonna go downstairs and see if there's anything else I need to do to prep for the morning, but I think we're good. Sebastian's clothes are out. My clothes are out. I already got the bagel for Jax. I know what Sebastian's having for lunch. Oh, I need to ask Jax to put out the lunch bag because I have to treat it like a Tuesday tomorrow. Okay, bye friends. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I just really appreciate you, and I want to have time to sit down and chat with you sometime about my craft channel and how I have no time for it and I feel like a failure. But I keep trying to tell myself, Stephanie, you make a video every single day. You edit it, you film it every single day. You've been doing it for 2,248 days. You're not a failure. I'm not a failure, right? I can get back to it. It's not. Okay, but I digress. Good night. Stay safe. Be kind. And don't forget, wash your hands.